Hey guys, it's me, Say It Again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a cartoony face. I'm going to be drawing it on girls. I can't really do adults so well, so I'm just going to stick to kids for now. But if you guys really want it, then maybe I'll give it a shot. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be a new sprinkle. I'll add to my cupcake. And make sure to comment down below and tell me what new videos you like, and I'll reply to every single comment. I promise. I'll try, and I'll really follow your guys' suggestions. Okay, let's go. Well, I'm here now. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first girl I'm going to draw is white. I'm going to also draw a black girl and an Asian girl. I know there's tons more races, so if you want me to draw some more, then leave in the comments below. So the first step is just doing pencil, then outlining, then coloring. And I gave her a yellow tank top and a cute flower in her hair. She has brown hair, and I gave her some nice dark blue for her hair. It's actually darkest. So I did that in super speed motion, but you can't really tell what I was doing because it was so fast. So now I'm just going to do one a bit slower. So step one is the draft. So the first thing you're going to do for the draft is you're going to draw just a circle. And until then, I'll just use colored pencils. So sometimes it's hard to draw circles, but basically you just want to get a good rhythm. Darker colors. And you can draw a few because this is just a sketch. Anyway, like we don't need many circles. I usually just do pastel anyway. Then, and this is where the hard part comes in. I just think it's so much prettier. You draw the chin. Like for the yellow shirt I'm doing right now, just adding a nice bright yellow. This is normally where people mess up. So basically, you just want to try it over and over and over again. Remember, every artist made mistakes. Every artist was not perfect. Every artist at one point was awful at art. So you're just going to try to remember that and practice this a whole bunch of times. And don't be afraid if you have more than one line, because we are going to fix that later. Next step is you want to draw a T on the face like that, just because you can know where the different things are. And the last step of the sketch, not the last step, the next step of the sketch is to draw little just places where the eyes, let's make this one smaller, where the eyes, the nose, and the mouth will be. And then you want to draw the hair. So the hair is a pretty hard part. So, and what most people try to do is they just draw each individual hair, which is not what we want to do. We almost want to make it look like a Lego piece you just put on their head. Like, we don't want it to be actually individual hairs, because this is a cartoony face after all. So I like to start off with the front of the hair, which in this case would be like the bangs. So I'm just going to swoop down. It kind of goes over the eye a little bit. And then up here, we're going to start from right here. We're going to swoop down again. And really don't be afraid to make it go far away from their head, because their hair is going to stand up from their head a little bit. See, there we have the bangs. And this isn't going to be like a perfect replica because no two drawings are the same. I'm just going to add her little flower thing in her hair. And then I'm going to start drawing the back of her hair. So we're going to want to make a little line here where it's going to start, and then just go down. And you're not going to be good at this at first, but honestly, you guys, you just have to practice. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but every artist says it, so you gotta know it's true. Because everyone says, just practice, and it really is true. You just have to practice, and then you'll get really good at it. Okay, so the next step is the refined sketch. And some people don't really know the difference, but basically, you just want to, mostly in the face, just make the details, more prominent. The shape of the eyes is going to be a perfect circle, so I'm going to fix that. I'm going to add in the little eyes looking off to the side, the reflection, the pupil. I'm just going to add her eyelashes, and remember, eyelashes start off longer, and they kind of taper down, and they're not perfect, so not each eyelash will be the same length. Then you're going to work on the bottom. Our eyelashes actually do go all the way across the eye, so we're not going to be afraid to do it all the way across the eye if we have to. I've seen many people just do 3 eyelashes at the edge, and you can do that when you're practicing, but it's not as accurate. And this is a cartoony face, so it doesn't all have to be perfect, but I prefer it to look at least a little bit realistic. Then we're going to work on the nose. Oh, wait. We have to draw little eyelids for her and some little eyebrows. Then we're gonna work on the nose. So we're gonna do 2 little curves like that. Connect them almost. And this is, guys, again, warning, tricky part. This took me probably a few years, and I'm still not good at it. So you just want to do like these little outer bits of the nose and kind of connect like that. Remember, the nose actually connects to the brow line. So we're just going to make a little tiny bit like that. It's not actually going to be a line in the real thing like you can see right here. We're just going to add it in with shading. Next, we're going to work on the mouth, and the mouth is pretty straightforward. Remember to start from the corners like that, and I could even make the lips a little bit thinner. You don't want to start from the center like this, because why is the line going all the way out when the mouth isn't? And I just think it looks a little bit weird. So we're just going to go like that. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's a sketch. And then we're going to start drawing like what her clothes might be. So she's wearing a yellow tank top. So we're just going to draw the straps like that. Her hair kind of goes in front a little bit. I don't know why, I just always like to wear my hair like that. So you're not going to see the whole thing, and you kind of have to be okay with some parts overlapping other parts, or else it's just going to look really flat. Okay, so next step is to ink it in. When you ink it in, you are just using a pen. I'm using a micron pen, and the link will be in the description to get this pen. I think it's so awesome, like totally not sponsored. I just really love these pens. And so basically, you're just going to go over all the pencil lines. And remember how I said we were going to fix the double lines later? This is when you're doing that. So you're not going to want to make any double lines with this. And by double lines, I mean kind of like here. I did a double, or like triple line even, where you just do many lines in one line. It makes it look pretty unfinished. So if you're going in the wrong direction, or you don't like where it's going, just kind of keep it still. Don't start a new line, just keep it.
Okay, so after that, I just filled it all in. I just outlined it all, and you guys don't really need to see that because it's actually pretty boring anyway.
You don't want to erase with an eraser on the back of a pencil. Like, for example, you don't want to erase with this eraser because it'll probably fall off pencil, especially if it's just a normal wooden pencil instead of a mechanical pencil. So I use like a big, bulky eraser to erase the lines. It's a good sign if it looks like a coloring book. If it doesn't, and it looks just like a plain outline, then you're going to want to just add some more details, like I did in the hair, and I added a frame and everything. And I know the frame isn't even, but I was just trying something out, and it's not necessarily actually part of my picture. So I added some stripes to her shirt, and I added a little collarbone on her, and some shading under her neck. And now is the fun part. I'm going to start coloring with my Copic markers. Dun 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 dun. Play the fanfare. Good. Now, I got these like 2-3 months ago, and they're so awesome. I'm going to color with them, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to tell you guys what colors I'm using. So I'm going to use the E00. Can you see that? E00, which is cotton pearl, on her, which is like pretty much my skin tone, really. And I'm just going to color in her face like this. It helps to not see it in time lapse, because then you can actually see like, oh, she actually worked hard on it. Like, it didn't just come out of nowhere. Because I gotta tell you, like, time lapse makes it look easy, but it's not. So don't be frustrated if you can't draw a face in 20 seconds, because no one can. Or at least no one can draw a good one. So I'm just going to add the shading. I'm going to add like the lines where I want to do more shading. See how her nose connects to her brow bone and her cheeks, and the nose is really what ties all the shading together, because it connects to the cheeks, connects to the mouth, which connects to the chin, brow bone, which connects to the forehead. So that's why you want to kind of start out in the middle, or start off at the bottom of the face, and I kind of work my way up. I'm just going to draw some shading here because it's under her hair. And I'm going to do some extra shading on her cheekbones because, I don't know, she's wearing makeup, I guess. And right now, she looks a little bit orange, I'm not going to lie, but it'll balance out once we start making the rest of the picture. For the neck, the shading isn't as hard. It's more of a solid line, but you have to remember to shade under here and do the little details in the neck. Do any of you guys say details? Comment down below if you say details instead of details. I'm just curious.
Like, is it because of where you live? Is it just because of habit? Or is there only like 2 people that actually say details? Because it sounds fancy, I guess. I don't know. So I'm just coloring in. And her face is a little bit more colored in than everything else. So I'm just going to give it a few more run-throughs. The marker. Okay, so now I'm going to just do a little bit of shading with E11. Can you see that? Barley beige. Okay, so now I'm just going to color in her lips and her cheeks with this darker pink color to start on her hair. So basically I'm starting out really dark and then kind of flicking at the end so it gets lighter, and at the end of her bangs is so I can do that blue dye. How it's done. I'm just gonna add her really, really dark blue eyes, which I love.